Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Sunchild Tarot. Now this is a reading for self-identified starseeds only. So if you don't identify as a starseed, then, well, you've been led here for some reason, but the reading's probably not for you. But I'm not doing them by origin because, let's face it, who amongst us has just one origin? But I'm going to do it by the one unique quality that you do have, and that's the star sign, the energy matrix of your birth chart that you chose to incarnate by. Now, it's a bulk introduction again, as always. There's a timestamp down below so that you can fast forward through all this waffle after you've seen it once, because you want to watch your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign. And if you're in this sort of reading, I assume you're familiar with your birth chart, but if not, there's a link down below as well for that. Also, there's a link to the Facebook group for the channel, where I post not just my readings, but other people's readings, and more importantly, all the astrology videos that I watch. Well, most of the astrology videos that I watch. So you can, hey, learn along with me. Thank you for everyone who has subscribed so far. Please do subscribe. It really does help the channel. And also comment, because it's always really good to get your feedback and know that I'm not just sat here in my living room talking to a camera for no point whatsoever. But thank you for everyone who has given me feedback so far, and I am very grateful. And I'm very grateful that it appears that some of the readings have been useful. So anyway, it's a guidance reading. We will look at what energy you can be receiving, what energy you can be embodying, and a general guidance card with a good dollop helping of oracle cards to go with it. You can ask a question beforehand, but it's not really a spread that's designed for that. But try it, pause the video, think, isolate your question, concentrate it on a few moments, and see if the reading does give you some form of answer for it. But it's not really that sort of reading, so I'm not going to guarantee it. It's a lot more abstract than that, because everything that these cards will turn up is something that you can encounter individually in your own ways in your lives. Anyway, enough waffle from me. Let me bring up the cards. Okay, Starseed Gemini, it looks to me that what these cards are saying is everything is coming together. We're starting with the Alchemy card, which equates to temperance. But in this card, there's a slightly different emphasis out of this Syrian Starseed Tarot. It's a brown glass sphere that has been created by the synthesis of the four elements: fire to melt the glass, water to cool it, earth to create it, and air to blow into it to make the sphere shape. This is clarified by the Ten of Cups. Now, this is your energy coming in. Okay, so there is a transformation that is occurring that I think you're going to be quite impressed with. But again, this is as long as you are pursuing your deepest calling. We have the warrior woman here. Have you answered your deepest calling? So this is something I believe has been going on for a while, much like the Taurus reading. At the very end here, we've got the Nine of Cups. Now, this has appeared. Obviously, you're the third sign of the zodiac, and I do my readings in zodiac order. So in all three of them, the Nine of Cups has appeared. We've gone through each of the different tarot decks now for them to appear. So there is wish fulfillment coming. Better than wish fulfillment on offer if you can accept this energy. But what you need to exhibit this energy is not rushing forward. It's simply balance. With the Six of Crystals here, there's something that you are wanting to offer to the world, and there is something where you are able to help people. But slowly, gently, balanced, making sure that everything that you do is in balance, that you are able to assist those who require it, and That was interesting. I also get not assist those who don't. So there may be a little bit of a judgment call on your side. Or you may need, as we have from the Quantum Oracle, this makes more sense to me now, the professional assistance card. You may need some professional assistance. Whatever it is that you are doing, you may need the advice of somebody who's already in the process of doing this so that they can assist you. Maybe some form of mentor, maybe it's legal advice. It could be legal advice, but it could also be scientific advice. It could also be just simply that, a mentor. If you're going, I'm really struggling with this one thing, what would you do? And then listen to their answer and consider it. Don't just take it for gospel, but ask them what they would do and then ask them why they would do it. Because there is something from the past with this bone collector card. There's something from the past that can assist you here. Something, it may be unearthed, it may be something that you've known for a long, long time, but that wisdom is coming to you. I'm really drawn to that's not a goat skull, is it? A deer skull? Well, whatever sort of creature it is. Bison skull? Whatever sort of creature it is, that indicates some form of otherworldly wisdom as well. Now, you are presenting what you are doing to the world, but again, slowly. I think we're not talking like a massive advertising campaign. We're talking word of mouth. The Knight of Cups is not necessarily the fastest moving of the knights. It's nowhere near as slow as the Knight of Pentacles, but it really does look here like he's riding on his horse through underwater. Actually, no, that's a bird. I was thinking that's a fish, which would figure with the cups, but he's walking through a reality that's distorted, that's thick. Like when it's heavy air. That sensation like when you're wading through mud. I'm not thinking as heavy as that, but nearly. Like when you're trying to walk fast through a swimming pool in the water. There's that drag on you. And bear in mind that we're talking about a swimming pool that's being fractured, like something out of, what was it called? Quantum Break. Which was a video game. So it's things are fractured and you have to maintain your balance coping with that fractured nature around you. But the guidance is saying that you are nearly there. Yes, you have paid for what it is that you are creating. I mean, Wounded Warrior card, and I feel like he's got that head injury. You'll notice he's got a bandage on his head, and he's got that head injury in the effort of building this pyramid. But it was worth it. But the other advice is balance. So even though the end goal is in sight, there's no hurry, because there are wonderful energies coming in that will help assist you here. Something from around you, some form of mentor, and something from the past. Maybe this is a fact that you've always known, or maybe this is just a very old fact that is unearthed. Because we have here also, making a difference, my inner light shines far and wide, and opening to love, my heart is open. So that Six of Crystals was talking to me about discernment. Remember how I was saying helping those who need it and denying those who don't. But this is clarified by the Knight of Cups, which can often symbolize a love offer. Maybe there's some love or some improvement of love that's appearing in your world. But what I'm really feeling is that whole making a difference. And the fact that you've got to balance it. Maybe there is limited resources. Now, certainly, the woman sat on the scales here has limited resources of what she can dole out, because she removes too many of those crystals in the scale opposite her, then she will fall. she adds too many crystals to it, she will spring up and the crystals will fall. So there's that sense of balance, but there is that sense of helping, assisting, doing something for other people here, but doing something that it seems it's something that you would have to document, that you'd have to keep paperwork for, that you have to keep records for. So you're not quite there yet, but you're so very nearly there. The other thing is, I think this last part of your journey, whatever it is looked after, is guided, is enhanced by this alchemy and Ten of Cups energy. Because bear in mind, being temperance, it can mean the time is right now, or it can mean patience. And I think there's an element of both. The time is right now, but the time is right now to move gently, to move slowly. We also have Isis, magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Now, the act that you have to stay focused means it's ongoing. The fact that you've still got to balance at the end of this reading means it's ongoing. But you also have to allow magic the time it requires to unfold. Very similar to the whole concept of divine timing. I'll wash my mouth out in a moment for having said that. But everything's got to come around in its time, and things are coming together for you here. Safe and happy travel, protection from harm while journeying, and you are journeying to the conclusion of this pathway, this path, whatever it is, whether this is a project that you are working on, a goal that you have in sight, you're very nearly there. But get your work checked and ask for advice where you need it, because I think that's certainly going to be needed. Or if there is a mentor, go to the mentor. Right then, Taurus. Taurus. I've got Taurus on the brain. Right then, Gemini. My apologies there. If this means anything to you, do please comment down below. Obviously, press the like and subscribe button as you're passing. It does help the channel. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed so far. I think I said all that in the intro anyway. Your next reading to come out will be your new moon readings. And join the Facebook group and you can see all the other stuff that I post, like the astrology videos I watch and stuff. All right? Cheers.